Okay, you can see here Euro CHF took a small trade the first part of the split at 465. It's been, playing above that area for a little bit. Let me show you the chart to show you why we actually entertained Euro CHF. Okay, so Euro CHF, um, I took it a little bit early, I feel, uh, and it's the only thing that the 1, 2, 3, 4 past 4 hours I felt was something that the bands were flat. They were a little bit wider after this breakout, and there's an opportunity here. It went down quite a bit first. That would have been a good place probably to take a trade. But up is okay as well. You know, I'm watching this line here. Okay, so this is the highest it's been. Um, in the past. Actually, I have learned how to put a line there. How about that? Well, maybe. Yeah, okay. So that's kind of the line that I was actually watching. Um, this could shoot all the way up to that Bollinger. It didn't right now, but I am also not going to take another trade until 30 or 40 past the hour on this to kind of see what it's going to do. That's my timelines, my what I've figured out for myself is during this time of the day that we trade, um, it usually makes its biggest moves around that time, and that's not 100%, but it does quite often. Okay, if you go back now, you'll see that first trade is it's in the money. We don't know what's going to happen, but it's well in the money right now. So I'm gonna just watch this, and again, not even entertain another trade until uh, 40 past the hour, unless it goes very, very, very high and fast. Awesome. Okay, back on the Euro CHF. This is now 7:37. Right now it's playing very, very nicely. Again, I took a trade somewhere in here, and at this time of the day, I expect it to, end somewhere where it started, kind of looking like this, or like or like that. This is not terrible because this would have been a very good trade down here as a call. Um, Up here, it's you have nothing really to gauge it by because it already went past your middle Bollinger. So this line, I drew this because the last two trades, this is kind of the highest point. So that's kind of where I took my put trade at that point. Okay, and you look at the platform. So right now, 40 past the hour, it's well in the money. The trade was taken somewhere up here, 8, 4, 6, yeah, about right there. So it's well in the money. Um, let's see what happens as you know this trade goes on. There's about 20 minutes left, and I will just keep checking in. But I'm actually leaving the trade. I watch Squawk Box for a little bit, and then I keep checking back in every 10 minutes. So you can see that this has gone back up. Now I took my trade at 16 past the hour, and it is now 41 past the hour. So here's where I'm gonna watch it. I want to watch it close for a few minutes, see what happens. Let's look at the chart. Okay, so the chart has put it right back up at that line again. Um, let's see what happens. All right. Again, it's 7:42. Sorry, the TV is so loud. I just kind of wanted to record this portion and couldn't find the remote. Um, All right, so going back over here, are we in or out of the money? All right, we're out. And here again, now I'm gonna take that trade. Maybe. Of course. All right. So we're out. Took that trade. It's gone higher than what I really had expected. All right, so it looks like it's actually recording right now. My screen froze up for a little bit. My Twitter froze, so I didn't get to send out. All right, I'm gonna actually leave the recording on from here because it's freezing up on me. Don't know why. I just hope that some of you guys caught this second move up. Okay. Um, go over to our trader. Wow, annoying. It is 7:56, and you can see here what it's done. All right, it's gone up. It went up just a little bit past, um, the line that I had actually put in there. But it's come back down very, very, very nicely. Um, you can see I always look at the 1 hour chart. All right, always on the 1 hour timeline. And if you notice, and don't be afraid of this, but your uh, live numbers, okay, your live price is going to be different. So let's look at that. The actual says 1.08407. Okay, so if we go to the trading platform now, it's 436. So you're about 30 pips off. All right, that's no issue at all right, because we're looking at the two separate. So whatever the broker wants to do here, we're trading on the broker's numbers, right? Which is why I can't say to you, hey, trade when it's at 407. All right, we have to be trading on the broker's numbers. We use the chart to see where a price is at. So hey, it's reached our maximum, let's trade. It doesn't matter what this number is, because the platform is going to follow. All right, the trap platform is going to follow. Goes up on the chart, it's going to go up here. So whenever it gets to the point, which would have been 485, we take a trade. All right, hope that makes sense. So we're not necessarily worrying whether the two numbers correlate or anything. We just want to have an idea of what's happening on the chart. So far, wow, I love this. I love this trade. I apologize that I couldn't actually, get the trade in on Twitter. Let you guys know when I took the second trade, but everything was freezing up. So we got about a minute left, and that's what's happening. It's ending up right in the middle where we want it. You know, I'm hoping it does it for the next hour. If it does it for the next hour, hey, maybe I'll trade, but um, I'm not gonna look at it until 30 past. I don't think. I don't know. Who knows? Keep looking at it. See what happens. We won both of these, so that's a beautiful, beautiful. Well, still 10 seconds left, but I feel pretty good. Pretty good about it. All right. So on this, two put calls, 59.50. Two put calls as it got over here. was where I was kind of thinking it was going to be its highest peak. It came back down, and then 40 to 45 past the hour, it did it again. So we had an opportunity to get back in on that trade, and then it came down and ended up pretty much right where it started. So take it over to the platform. You can see what it ended up as a doji, long wick bottom, long wick top. That's always the best scenario. So watch it now for this hour. Let's see what happens.